everyone, welcome back. Here in this video, we are going to learn about an interesting feature inside supermarket and it's very useful and helpful to you guys. Like this is cash rounding in Odoo 19 point of sales using a real supermarket billing example. So as you all know that in certain supermarket, like if you are a owner of a supermarket, you might know about this thing like in some of our product doesn't have a proper amount, like they have a proper amount but it can't be give as a cash, or we can say we didn't even provide a cash change for them. So in that cases, here in Odoo you can simply use a cash rounding method by enabling that option, and you can simply put on that inside your sessions. So here in this video, I'm going to show you that what is actually a cash rounding and how we can simply configure them and using in a real case as well. So to configure the cash rounding, you can simply move on to the configurations. Under the settings, you can search for the cash rounding or you can simply scroll down. So now you can see I've already enabled this option. It's actually defined the smallest coinage of the currency used to pay by cash. So you know that in similarly under the POS module as well, here we have sales module, no? So under the sales module also you can simply provide the cash rounding by enabling that under the invoice session. Okay, so here I just enable this option and I choose a cash rounding method as well. So here I'm choosing this one, but we need to know about the cash rounding, right? So if I'm moving on to there, now I choose it as cash rounding, which is 0.5 cents because we are using dollars in my supermarket. So now you can see I provided the rounding precision, which means represent non-zero value smallest coinage. So here I provided the same example, which is 0.5 cents. Now you can see this is rounding strategy. So rounding strategy is basically specifying way, like which way you guys are used to round the invoice amount to the rounding precision. So here we have two methods, which is an add a rounding line, or you can simply provide it as a modified tax amount. So here I choose it as add a rounding line. So modified tax amount is using to if you guys have tax and that particular tax have this kind of precision, so you can simply use that. Okay, and there we have profit account and loss account. So you know that in cases of cash rounding, in sometimes we have loss and sometimes we have gain as well for the changing. Okay, for the money changing. At that kind of time, we need to provide a proper profit and loss account. So here I've already created two account, which is a cash rounding gain and a cash rounding loss. So I created this two account using the main income and expense account of my DB. So if I want to show you that, I can simply move on to the internal link. You can see that the cash account name, account name is cash rounding gain. There we have the code, and the account type is actually an income, and I allowed the reconciliation as well. Moving back, now you can see this is the loss account. If I'm moving on to there, this account is created as the type of an expense, and you can see I've provided all the details and I allow the reconciliation as well. And now you can say this is how we are just choosing the rounding method, which means the tie breaking rule used for float rounding operations. So here I just provided it as nearest. So you can simply provide it as up and down as per your company rules, which means your supermarket rules and regulations. I provided it as nearest. Okay. And once you're done with it, you can simply move on to the option, and you also need to choose which kind of cash rounding method that you are choosing inside your supermarket at this time or this day. Okay, so I have two methods, which is cash rounding for 0.10 cents and for 0.5 cents as well. So here I'm choosing it as 0.5 cents. And now you can see it is chosen for only on cash method, or you can disable this option and it will be choosing for the card or any kind of bank accounts or anything. Okay. So here I provided it as only on cash methods because we need the cash change. Like here we have what we have. Okay. So by moving on to this option, you can see what are the cash rounding method that we have created. And if you need to create, you can move on to there and you can simply click on that new option as well. So here I'm going to save this one. Okay, we have saved. So that's it. Okay. Now I choose it which kind of session I'm using. It is supermarket. Now let's see how the real example is going to work. Okay, I'm going to open my supermarket register. Let's open register. So imagine that one of my customer needs grocery. So I've created two product which is milk and rice. So I'm just going to add milk and rice with this one quantity. Let me choose this one as well. Okay. So we have 55.84. Let me remove this one. Yeah. Okay, no problem. So now you can see this is 78.43. Okay, we can move on here because this is not amount that we can provide as a change to the customer or they can give us as well. So how Odoo is automatically going to round off this amount? Let's say it. So here we have chosen the customer as Abigail Peterson. Once we are done with that, so the customer need 5 quantity of milk packets and 1 kg of rice as well. And moving on to the payment session, now you can see that our real amount is 78.43. But using a cash method, it will be rounding off. Like Odoo is automatically calculated the cash rounding method here. And if we are taking money from the customer, like they are giving cash into physically to us, it will be changing as $78.45. Okay, 45 cents. And once we are done with that, you can move with the cash. I'm choosing cash. Now you can see the amount is changed and it is actually a gain for us. Validating this option, we are done with the payment. Now you can see this is the receipt, and here we have all the details about that, how much tax we are provided and what is the total amount after the cash rounding and what is the total amount before that and everything. So if you are a supermarket owner or a billing session staff, you can simply use Odoo 19 and you can provide this option under your supermarket to get all your smart billing and payment methods. Okay, so I hope you all understood this video. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another kind of tutorials like the smart tricks and tips inside POS module. Till that, bye bye.